The news tonight, MetroSouth announcing it is no longer accepting new patients and the emergency departments here are temporarily suspended.
One of the most important hospitals in the Blue Island community closed in 2019 due to massive amounts of greed.
They're trying to achieve that goal of just shutting this hospital down.
Tonight, the emergency room signs at MetroSouth Medical Center are covered with tape.
Local officials, doctors, and residents begged the owners not to close this hospital because it would result in many unnecessary deaths due to residents having to travel much further from home, potentially stressing other facilities with the influx of thousands of patients.
10 miles, which could be anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, could be life or death.
MSMC and Quorum hammered out most of a purchase agreement for about $20 million. Then Guterman says Quorum demanded a $1 million non-refundable deposit.
This is all about money. This is all about corporate healthcare greed.
After numerous attempts to keep the hospital open or to save it, Blue Island Hospital was shut down permanently. In today's video, we're going to explore the inside. This would have been one of the rooms, like an ER room, I'm guessing. I got a thing right there for the light. The bed would be right here. Had your oxygen, medical air, medvac, whatever that is. I'm pretty sure that's for like the heart rate. Pain scale, 1 through 10. Most of the stuff though is cleaned out. Cell phones are not allowed in here. Looks like in here they had a TV. Somebody smashed it. The rooms all look kind of similar though, so I won't waste too much time on those. I always like when I find authorized personnel only, because that means there's usually something good over there. Whoa. Whoa, that is so freaking cool. Not entirely sure what this is. There's a blood pressure cuff. A couple of the stuff have already been taken out. I think they had a couple more monitor screens up here. I think they're gonna take it apart, try to sell most of it. I bet you this light comes on. Ooh, there we go, yep.
That's wild.
There's the light.
This place also, I don't know if it's the cold trapped in here, but I think this place still has air conditioning.
Yeah, it's definitely air conditioned in here because it's like 80 degrees outside.
It's like cold. It's not cold in here. It's like 70 outside. Wonder what these were for.
This would have been like the technician station right here. They could view it and probably control it. I don't know where the controls are. But there's like a little TV here. Might work. I guess it does not work. No way. Here's another one of those machines, but different. Wow. I think these are the lead bags. They like put these on you to like stop the radiation from going to certain parts. Probably turn my light off. It's pretty bright in here. I got another shield up there. Another one of those lights. 4 monitors. That's super cool. All the controls for it. Then over here, this is where the technician would stand. They'd press some buttons, and they'd take some pictures with it. Bunch of medical supplies would be in there. Looks like we got monitor kits, tubing, and a bunch of other stuff. Whoa, that's a lot of decay right there. With how clean this place, I wouldn't expect the ceiling tile to start falling apart. think the light's probably working here too. There we go. Bunch of cords. I think that's like a radiation guard for the technician. That's absolutely sick. That looks so cool. This is the view of the other side. Look how freaking cool that is. So cool. Jenny's notes. Sorry, you can't go back to work anymore, Jenny. Hopefully you found a new job. Operator's guide. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh, here's a few things. What do we got in here? That's gone. Can you unzip that? Nothing in there. I think these are all empty. I think these were glasses. Oh, they're probably all right here.
They are glasses.
Oh, that's so cool.
What? I think they're for like MRI.
Yeah, it's like ray shields.
What is this?
Some kind of drops.
It's an anti-fog.
I think that was some kind of surgical room. They took everything out. These must have been all the controls for whatever that was. These are almost like little ER rooms. Looks like most of them are empty. Whoa, this is cool. Some kind of weird machine right here. These look like X-ray slide things, whatever you call those. A few motherboards. Radioactive materials. Exit to waiting room. What is this room? Looks kind of like a conference room. It says blessed.
Oh, every it's probably every
chapel?
hospital has a church
A chapel?
or like a chapel or something like that.
It's a woman's wellness center. I'm guessing this is like a lounge area for women.
Maybe like pregnant woman.
Oh, maybe pregnant women. That's locked. Looks like we got another waiting room right there.
Man, my mom would definitely love this pool.
It says cardiovascular center. So that was all, this is all echo rooms. That was stress and nuclear medicine. We'll see if there's anything in the echo rooms. Okay, so this was not an ER where we were before. It's a cardiac catheterization. You just turned on the elevator?
It works.
That's scary. How fast that opened?
Do you want to go in there?
No, thank you. That was like way too inviting. Hey. That was creepy.
I did not expect it to work. That's why I pressed. I was like, you know it works.
It just left. It just went to a different floor. This is all of the different services on different floors. Admin, conference rooms, gift shop, lobby. Radiology, x-ray. These are all like donations for the building. These are all the sponsors, beneficiaries, patrons. No way, they actually have old pictures from the place too. That's kind of crazy. Having old pictures that belong to the hospital. It's literally a patient in the bed. This is one of the old x-ray machines. So we already came from that way. Now we're gonna make our way this way. Try to see what we can find. Some old outside pictures of the hospital. Looks like we got medical records and spiritual care this way. Empty. Closed area, keep out. There's a gift shop. This looks really cool. It's completely empty, but this used to be their gift shop. Broken chair. This is the registration. He walked all the way down there to see if anyone was here. Didn't find anyone, so we might be good. Can't be too careful though, because this place is so nice. Dude, the architecture in here, it's amazing. That's what all the beeping's coming from. Yeah, I've been hearing beeping the whole time. It's coming from the fire panels. They're freaking out for some reason. I don't see anyone out there. You see anybody? So this is a little gift area?
Cafe or whatever.
Yeah, like a little cafe. They sold Like donuts and stuff here. It's not on, not cold at all. Coffee, ice, water. This is the way to the other part of the first floor. I just noticed right here we got women's dressing room and a mammograph and a few other things over here. Like this is all for women's health. Oh, this thing, it looks sick. Wonder if it works. I think it's unplugged. Cool. Nothing in that one. They removed most of it. Right here we got dark room though. Not sure what that's for. This is a mammography. Mammo Test Advantage. This is so cool. Here's the controls for it. Storage, authorized personnel only. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is back where we were before. Oh, this is the radiology room. That's kind of cool. This was the ultrasound room. Another ultrasound room. This is like the waiting room for the ER department. You got registration for the emergency department right here. Some really cool architecture. Beautiful skylight. To all visitors, blah, blah, blah. Stop. Only authorized personnel beyond this point. So the sign says that radiology is back down this way. That was rehab over there, and I don't want to go to rehab. That's usually pretty boring. Radiology, I'm sure, has some pretty cool stuff. Should be where all of the x-ray stuff is. Oh yeah, those are the stairs we came down. Here's radiology. Some weird machines. X-ray in use. Here's one of the x-ray rooms. Whoa. Now that is sick. This is a really cool x-ray room. That does not work. Wow, this is so sick. see what's back here. Exit. Access to another x-ray room. Whoa. I love x-ray rooms. Looks like they unplugged all of the x-rays. Probably a good thing though. These look really cool. Look, it's got the radiation symbol on it. I think this is another x-ray room right there. It is. Man, that looks so cool. We had another one right here. Pink table x-ray. This is where the technician would stand. Oh, these are like the x-ray sheets. Those are really cool. Bag of lead. Some foam stuff to like prop your legs up.
Here were the things.
I don't know if I was in this room. Maybe. It's starting to all kind of look the same. Ooh, doctor x-ray rooms. This is where they would examine all the x-rays. And I'm sure all of these work. Or maybe not. Oh, it's not plugged in. Whoops. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. Look at that. It works. X-ray and use lab right here. Dang. That is so sick. It looks like it's being stripped apart right now. Man, that is so freaking cool. I didn't think I was gonna find more of these. Look at this. This is one of the rooms you can view it from. Wow. Insane. Please do not push carts between pillars. I think this is a kitchen area. Yeah, it is. It's where all the stoves were. Clean as you go. Look at this. Coffee machine, ice dispenser, little TV for the trays. Wow. Even more. These are the giant fridges. Not sure what's down this way. Looks like another cafeteria. Oh, wow. It's a food court. They had a Subway in here. That is cool. This is so cool. Literally a whole Subway in here. This one says authorized personnel only again. That's always a good sign. This is another viewing area. Whoa, they have another one. Oh, wow. This is so sick. They're stripping this one too. If we got here like a few weeks later, this would probably be gone. There was a few rooms where the x-rays were gone and they were taking out these next. Wow. This is so sick. I think these are CT machines. They're either CT or MRI. Whatever it is though, it's super cool. Not entirely sure what this room is for, but it's got areas for beds. Kind of an ER setup, but they got these cool little fancy TV computer screen things. Oh, they work. Oh, no way.
Wait, are you for real?
Yeah, it actually works.
That's really creepy.
Channel. So it doesn't get service. These are like actual TVs though. Telemetry rhythms. Magnetum. Bunch of warning signs. Keep closed area. MRI zone. Oh, this is the MRI. Now I feel dumb. The rest of those are CT machines. This is an MRI. That looks so freaking cool. This is a giant magnet that spins around. You put your head there, you lay down, it raises up and puts you inside, and then it scans and it gets images of your brain. That's so cool. Look at all these warning signs though. Danger, MRI. Danger, restricted area, strong magnet, restricted area. Danger, restricted. Like, they do not want people in here. Must be a very dangerous machine. And then this is like the control room for all the technicians. That's probably the coolest thing I've found in a hospital. Straight up an MRI. Exam room 9. Whoa, the beds are on and everything. Look, they got little TV monitors for the heart rate, I'm assuming. They got some lights to examine, a TV, the computer. No way, the computer's still in here. Look at this. This is the thing that should, for like your ears and stuff. Oh, I think it's gonna be plugged in. There we go. The light comes on. That's so cool. Little light on in that one too. Another exam room. Another exam room. There's so many exam rooms. This is literally the ER department. I think these are called like crash carts. You can wheel those around. Wow. I'm not sure how to turn it. There we go. Just turned it on. That is so cool. Fast track. That looks so creepy. This exam room has everything covered. I think they're getting ready to clean out the ER department too. Super cool that I was able to see it before it was cleaned out though. Because would have been kind of sad seeing all of this empty. Reminds me of the back rooms. They got some completely filled trash can of water. No water in that one. Flooded right there. Looks like maybe a pipe burst in there because the whole wall is collapsing. The elevator up to the second floor.
Dang.
Let's see which side opens. Oh, this side.
It's hot up here.
Look, surgery.
Same big surgery.
Oh, this is the upper part. This is the upper part. This is a same-day surgery nurses station. Most of these look empty. Suite number 9. It's locked. Suite number 10. Let's see if this one opens. It does. Whoa, this is so cool. How do I turn the lights on in here? I think the switches are over here. Whoa, that is insane. That is so freaking cool. Oh my God. This is so freaking cool. Look, these come on. What? Doesn't this look sick?
Holy crap. Yeah, Twizzlers.
Twizzlers? Those are not Twizzlers. These are like the blood suction thingies.
This room kind of has a burnt smell. It smells like something's burnt.
It does smell like something burnt. Let's see if we can get in suite number 9 over here, because that one was locked. Oh, right here. Whoa. Yeah, this is another room just like the other one. The light's flickering. Oh, dude, I bet you I can turn the lights on right here. Oh, I did. I turned them on. How do you... Boom, boom. Oh. That's the brightness. Hey, see if you can turn off the lights, the main lights. So I can show you the surgery lights. Look at that. That's so cool. Yeah, leave it like that. Not entirely sure where this is. I was just kind of walking down trying to find something else. And look what I just found. This thing looks so freaking cool. I just keep finding more and more stuff here. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I think this is the light.
Oh, shit. Kind of worked.
Yeah, I just turned on the light. Cool. Just found a surgical room. These ones look much older than the other one. These ones actually don't even turn on. Oh, this one's on. That's so cool. Bet you this can turn on too. Yep, there we go. Whoa, yeah, that's super cool.
Look at this huge light.
I'm gonna turn these on.
Oh!
Dang.
Let's turn off the lights in here.
How do you do that?
The main lights.
I don't know how to do the main lights. I haven't figured that out. I think this is another surgical room right here. Looks empty. Store must be kept closed. It's a yellow room. Here's another surgical room. Another surgical room. Laboratory. Biohazard. Locked. Wow. Non-explosion proof? What? Feels hot in here. They actually got a heater running. They got a heater running. Respiratory care. Locked. Now we're going down to the basement. I thought that was the basement up there, but that's not the basement this is. Whoa.
Look at this office in it.
Dude, it's a maintenance department office. There we go. The light's working here.
Whoa.
It just keeps going. How do you turn this light on? There we go. Conference room. Dude, this conference room looks sick. There's a ton of blueprints in here and everything.
Everything's in here.
Yeah, it's like untouched. Is there anything in the fridge?
Oh, there definitely is. Mountain Dew.
You want a Mountain Dew? It's not that old.
Chilling.
You sure?
Wait, let's see. Ooh.
Sorry.
If there's like ice
Nothing
cream
in there. Nothing.
I'm gonna open this up.
No way, I found the keys. Dude, this is sick. This is keys to the whole hospital. That's so cool. Whoa, I found tools. Somebody stole the Milwaukee drill. Almost looks like a police radio scanner.
Dude, this office is so cool.
Yeah. Oh, veteran services hat.
This guy like Mountain Dew.
More keys.
Look at this. He didn't even finish this Mountain Dew. It's half full.
Half full Mountain Dew. Here, I found a pink hat for you. What are these? Oh, these are locks. They changed the locks. These are like the internal components. No way. This looks like a maintenance room.
What?
There's a lot of stuff in here. Do these flashlights work?
Are they flashlights?
Yeah, they do not work. Does this work? No.
Imagine.
Psh. Oh, look, some earmuffs for when they're working on something loud.
Come on. How are all the batteries on all of these out?
All the batteries are dead.
I need a flashlight, man.
Caution tape, welding masks,
Oh, wow.
bunch of stuff underneath there.
It looks like
Look,
we're
look.
definitely...
Milwaukee. I've never found a tool in one of these. Somebody always comes through and steals them. Because Milwaukee stuff's expensive.
Why don't they just take the whole box?
Why they don't take the whole case, I don't know. They don't want the case.
Dude.
No way, look. There's straight up copper here. Treated like a hula hoop. Here, let's put that back.
That's a whole $5.
Some
right
scrapper's
there,
gonna be happy when he finds that. He don't even gotta work for.
Oh, there's
No way, dude. Look. That's heavy.
man.
There's
This
a
is like a
few of
pound.
them. This one's heavier.
Oh, jeez. I gotta film this.
Some scrapper's gonna be real happy with that. Can't believe that's in here. Literally copper. Just laying around. Not even like what a scrapper left. Like just the maintenance worker left it like that. Keep it clean, put things back where they belong, turn off lights to help save energy. They left the lights on. This is like all the stuff that they would use to fix fix parts of the hospital.
So these are all the different parts you ever need.
Yeah, these are all the parts that the hospital needed for stuff that would like commonly break. Right here, dude, they got locks. Literally, these are locks that they had to change.
Huh. Maybe because they're broken.
When they lost keys or something.
They got lube. Oh my.
WD-40 paint. Don't let the graffiti artist find this cabinet. Man, this room is crazy. These are like employee lockers. These are empty. No way, dude, they got Carhartts in here.
Are you for real?
They're called Old Mill.
They're like probably by the same manufacturer.
You think so? They look really high quality. Look like that would keep you warm in the winter.
Dude, this place is so cool.
Wow. All right, let's try to find the morgue. This looks like some kind of maintenance garage. Some broken TVs. Biohazard boxes. Why would those be in here? Do not block this door. That does not open. No way, dude. This is the morgue.
Oh.
Whoa. Caution, biological hazard, authorized personnel only. Danger, formaldehyde, irritant, potential cancer hazard. Whoa, these are the rollout bodies, like coolers. Whoa, it almost fell. Oh, that was heavy.
Dude, you could see the fingerprints of dead people.
I don't know if that's dead people or explorers. I didn't know it was gonna drop like that though.
You got it?
That was heavy. Dude, I wonder if it works. It does. Dude, it works.
Wait, is that like the cooler?
Yeah. This is like a body cooler. Look at this. This is the main freezer area. Or not freezer, but like refrigerator for the bodies.
It's just kind of, I feel like really easy, dude.
If you feel creepy here, it's definitely a very creepy place. Dang, look at that table. Dude, this looks so clean. The lights work in here and everything. This thing right here, I think this thing's worth like $600.
Is it lead?
No, I think it's aluminum. Like solid aluminum.
Dude, people's like,
Yeah, people's heads were on that. That's so creepy.
think about this. Some of the most mutilated bodies you'd ever see were just on this table.
Yeah, definitely like surgeries and stuff that went wrong and people who just died at the hospital. They would like put stuff in here to weigh it. Super, super creepy.
Dude, what the flip?
What is this thing?
It's
Contaminant removal. No, it's an air filter.
So that's like all the like.
This
Dude,
helps
that's where all
clean.
the dead people's hair went.
No, it just helped clean the air. One of my friends told me that this place pretty much doesn't have anything besides what we found. Like on this basement level, there's a bunch of empty rooms pretty much. So we're not going to take our time exploring all of the empty rooms. I think he said there was a cool data center somewhere near the morgue. I want to know what's in there. Biohazard and stuff. Hazardous waste storage. Creepy little tunnel. Bunch of pictures and stuff. How do you turn the lights on in here? They're automatic. Dang, look at that, dude. All the Ethernet cables.
Imagine how much copper is in here.
I don't even know if those have copper, to be honest. Look, they actually have a couple of the cameras still working. They're running to this.
No camera. How do you know they're cameras?
Those are cameras. That's the hard drive. These are old computers. And then they still have these working too. Part of the data center. Dang, there's a lot of not copper, but wires in here. Ooh, and backup hard drives. Dang. Whoa. I think these are like Wi-Fi extenders. Look at that, Cisco. Wow. Dude, there's Wi-Fi extenders in there, like a lot of them. A ridiculous amount. That's literally the Wi-Fi extenders for the entire facility, all right there in here.
Man, we could set up the Wi-Fi in here.
You'd have the strongest signal alive. This is the pharmacy.
How do you know it's a pharmacy?
How do I know it's the pharmacy? Because it's got a front gate window right there. And then on top of that, it's got these things over here. These are like pill dispensers, I'm pretty sure. But it's pretty empty. There's not much in here. The rest of this building, like the rest of the downstairs is empty. And then if we go upstairs, all of the floors above the surgical wing, there's like nothing left. Oh, look, they even had motion sensors in here. Oh, yep, pharmacy. Now we are leaving. It says emergency exit alarm will sound, but there's no alarm.